everything, and people, I think they all realize what the people want to hear.
Right.
They want to hear the news. They don't want the Foxes and the Newsmaxes of the world anymore because they don't talk about the therapeutics that work. They don't talk about mandates against mandates. They don't talk about machines.
What's up, everybody? Major Retired Richard Ojeda here. And if we can still find any place that retails the worthless MyPillows, we're going to have to buy them all up and create a My Padded room for Mike Lindell. This guy has gone completely fallen off the deep end, even for him.
They're not allowed. They're not even allowed to.
One of the things that was very revealing was when. When I'm getting attacked, it's because, okay, we thought that maybe Fox News, after Smartmatic sued him on February 4, 2021, that Fox News and Newsmax and every other conservative, most of them, would not talk about machines anymore. Oh, Fox got sued, right? Okay, you ready? In the last 14 days since I announced it, the mainstream, all the bad media has went completely Fox on me. When they don't attack me, then you know I'm really over target, right?
Yeah, the MyPillow guy is still in the news, but barely. His conspiracy theories are getting so insane that reputable people have long ago left him in the dust, and now even Newsmax is shying away from his insanity.
All you rotten journalists out there, I've used it for a year and a half to get the word out. Thanks for helping save our country. But now they don't call. I got Jim McCoskey. I'm texting these rotten journalists. You don't
Where
call.
has
You
he
don't
been?
write.
I haven't seen him in a long
They don't
time.
answer my phone calls. I mean, I've befriended a lot of them over there from the Daily Beast and the Business Insider and the horrible Yahoo News and the rotten Political, Huffington Post, Washington Post, New York Times. I could go on and on. They're all on my phone. I could call them one after another here and they won't answer. Any other time they answer me, I always answer them when they call.
When you're too crazy for Newsmax, you've truly achieved a level of lunacy few have ever reached. Mike Lindell's paranoia is sillier than any science fiction out there. Just listen to his ramblings in his loony CPAC interview.
They have been told not to call me, not to write articles on me. That's really censorship. When you get Big Brother tells the bad media not to come after me. What?
Yeah, I would love to know who's doing that.
Yeah,
that's a huge. I would love to know who is doing that. What company?
Yeah, it goes way up the ladder. When you talk about,
that's a huge issue. That's silencing your journalists.
Yeah, it's like you understand that that's them. That's other bad people. Way up the ladder. Ordering all these outlets, don't do anything to Mike Lindell because he's using you to get the word out. That's scary stuff. This is what I'm up against. I'm at a level you can't even imagine.
Yeah, Mike Lindell's stories are soon going to start beginning with bright lights showing up in the sky and ending with little green men beaming him back to Earth. If you listen to Lindell and don't hear a person that is truly disturbed, then you may want to set yourself an appointment with a mental health professional ASAP.
They asked me who attacked our country and who's done this. Well, the CCP, the Deep State, the Uniparty, the New World Order, the globalists. The Democrat Party just happens to be on the side. They warned us of the machines. They warned us in 2018, but they don't care that they're on the side of the evil.
Yes, shadowy figures with great power operating at the highest levels are making a concerted effort to silence the pillow guy. And if you think that makes perfect sense, just listen to the rest of his ramblings. Deep state conspiracies, new world orders, and, quote, machines are all being designed by high-level government officials for the sole purpose of foiling Mike Lindell's life. In his twisted mental state, Lindell thinks all these people are ignoring him because he's some sole source of information that can save the world. All the forces of the world are evil, and Mike Lindell is the only person who can save things for the force of good. Who knew things were that dire? We're really in that bad spot for sure if our only hope is the boneheaded former crack addict Pillow Man with less operational brain cells than a squirrel with a head injury. Just listen to this guy's incoherent nonsense. Scientists, journalists, mathematicians are all confused, mistaken, and false news. But Mike Lindell, who can barely put a sentence together, should be trusted as the definitive source for all correct information. It's a relief to hear people are finally starting to tune this maniac out. The boneheaded, made-up conspiracy nonsense that Lindell is pushing doesn't deserve the time of day. If fiction is your thing, then there are plenty of entertaining novelists out there. A failed late-night infomercial pillow salesman only hope of a second career may be that as a jester, but he's failing at that miserably as well. But here's the sad fact. There is a surefire fallback career for a hack like Lindell, and that home is with the Republican Party. Does anybody else find it sick that Lindell and his nonsense are a featured speech at CPAC? What does it mean to be conservative to these people anymore? Because it must mean being a moron, being a laughingstock, or being an insane danger to society based on who they're inviting to these things. It's an open invite to worthless, pathetic cons, and that's a fact. Sappers clear the way, airborne all the way.